We are now live. We are now live. Unfortunately, I don't think the hunter will be with us this stream. He has had an unexpected, nothing to worry about, but yes, to show up somewhere. So that is unfortunate. He might pop in every now and then, but he won't be in long term. Anyway, I hope everyone's doing good, and yeah, here we are. We have our first person in the chat is none other than the amigo, the essay, Shadow Gaming. High quality. The hunter's been quite quick about it as he's on borrowed time, sadly. Also, high quality, hunter, high quality. I have been given objectives. I'm half tempted to pin these. Objectives. Go to Phi Robotics dock. I might have been there, but I'll look around again. Fix the bridge. Blueprints are on the bridge itself. Oh, they're that nearby. Explore the area beyond the bridge. Altera site has a Thumper blueprint. Thumper? This device reduces attacks from it. I'm sure it will keep me busy. Can't remember the name? A senior moment, perhaps. Well, ion battery recommended. Okay, we will get ion battery. Explore Arctic spires with prawn suit or snow fox. Can be recognized by slanted pointy... Sorry. Oh, my keyboard's... So my touch screen's been a bit wonky. Can be recognized by slanted pointy ice spires. Beacons recommended. Okay. Sounds like a confusing one. Oh, my thing keeps right-clicking. It's really annoying. Terrible fortune. We have the Great Ed Fost, high quality. Speaking of, I blame Cabbage for Hunter being busy. Things to find are a cave with 2 blue trivalve eggs. I think we found that, didn't we? Yeah, we did. A boneyard, an architect teleporter, a jukebox disc, and underwater tunnel. Unless these are different trivalve eggs. Architect artifact. Oh my god, sorry, this thing is getting really annoying now. It keeps right-clicking instead of, like, just single doing it. No more GTA content. Maybe GTA 6, but that's a long way off. I also see Claire in the chat. We have a fast-moving chat today, wow. It is good to see you, Claire. Something about a cave with ion cube deposits and spy penguin spots. Meteorite impact site, 4 Alteratech sites, and 1 snowfox. I'm not going to be able to remember all this, am I? I'm going to have to scroll to the top of the chat every time. I missed 1 Altera Tech site within the glacial basin. It's bordering the purple forest. It contains a data box of a jump module. Okay. High quality, Hunter. High quality. Just wondering if... No, I just told you, Shadow Gaming. I'm doing pretty good. A little overwhelmed with all this. Wow, that is a lot of stuff. But he is helping it. He's giving me stuff that I, can and should do. So I will do it. I do it. Yeah. Also, I've got past a lot of the what do you call it? The more chore-ish parts of Resident Evil 7, I'll call them. That's a little harsh. Like, there's these bits like, oh, that tape where you're running from Marguerite. And I got past, like, some of the bits that are a bit more linear. And I've really got into the part where it sort of opens up a bit more and allows you to move around. And that is actually not bad. It feels a lot better there. So I'm pleased with my progress on that. Me and my friend Cabbage did the outbreak thing yesterday as well. We got decisions done, which is always tough. Right, let me scroll down in the chat. We have... I'm not entirely sure how I'm gonna sort of keep up with the all the things here. There's an absolute ton of stuff that I need to do. Also, my mouse cursor has gone missing. This is like not the time. Like where is it? There we go. Okay. We'll start slow. We'll pin things one by one. So, fortunately my memberships are not being pinned, but hey, I guess on the other hand, this gives me a chance to shout them out, which I don't usually do these days. So yeah, if anyone wants a membership, it gives you access to special emojis, including Heathers. It gives you, you have no cooldown in the chat. And I don't remember if it gives you anything else. Well, yeah. You don't have to get them at all. It's purely an optional thing. I'm only shouting them out because I'm gonna replace the pin comment. Okay. So now I have my objectives pinned. Okay, we are good to go. Okay, sorry about that. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do with, like, you know, because there's so many comments up there with things to do, and like I can't scroll back to the top every time. But I'll just pin them one by one. I would say if you couldn't get into the original, there's a good chance you're not gonna get into this one much, to be honest, because it's a very similar deal. That said, I'd say it's good, but yeah, it doesn't, you know, you don't all get along at the same games, unfortunately. Just how it works. Doesn't mean the game's bad or like you're wrong to not like it. It just different things to different people. Okay, I've been very lazy, clearly. I have not done my sorting out off stream like I should have done. But, well, yeah, we'll do it here. Oh, there's nothing wrong with that. Again, you know, different things to different people. You might prefer Subnautica 2 when that eventually comes out. That's gonna have some multiplayer co-op. Okay, I don't think I've started filling that one yet. What about you, Claire? How are you doing? It is good to have you here as well. She asks that, and I'm very rude because like I don't ask back. You know, where are my manners? She is high quality. What am I doing here? What is sign? I don't know what sign is. Maybe it's just a spare one. I could take those to the nuclear reactor. That could go upstairs. Yeah, we'll bring some of this stuff up. I think I'm gonna put this one piece of titanium here so that I can build lockers of it. Get a bunch more stuff since I'm near to the vehicles anyway.
Seek fluid intake immediately.
No, I will. Always just, you know, do this, do that. I also want to quickly check on Mechasire. How is his batteries? Yeah, those could do with charging. I assume he doesn't need repairs. I'm just gonna quickly nab those and put them in the charger. I feel like that's a bit easier than getting him into his pad and all that. Okay.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
That'll have to do for now. How is everyone, actually? How is everyone? Ooh, I was up quite late night. I can't even English, so you know I was up late. I was, doing a bit of editing. Nothing advanced. Doing a bit more of that Dino Stalker thing. Got that more or less, the majority of it done. Well, part 1 anyway. Oh, I have used up a lot of glass. I could put that back. And these can go in there. I should really get a drink, I suppose. Kind of want to sort this out, though. Right. Lithium, that can go in there. Bring that down to the reactor. Kyanite goes downstairs. This goes here. And I think we are well overdue a drink. We'll just grab a pepper or something on our way.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Okay, that's looking good. Oh, let me know, by the way, if there's any issues with, like, buffering or anything like that. Because, recently there's been a few of those. I'm trying to keep a keen eye out for that kind of thing now. As well as that, I guess on that topic as well, any audio issues, visual, anything like that, just let me know if anything's too quiet, stuff like that. Stick those back in Mechasire. Oh. Now I remember the hunter telling me that an ion battery would be a good idea. So we're gonna do that. But first we're just gonna get everything, placed around. That's empty, that's empty, that's empty. This. Okay, we've cleared out this one. That just says fish. I probably brought those for a reason. So I'm thinking I might just leave those there, because, like, clearly I didn't put that together for nothing. Now I'm not sure. Where was I last time? Last time I would have been... Oh. Nah, maybe I was just in that, what do you call it, crystal caves. Well, where are we headed this time? Go to Phi Robotics Dock. I feel like I've been there, but I can't really remember. Anyway, fix the bridge. The blueprints needed on the bridge itself. Okay. So we already have a somewhat nearby base in a glacial basing, so maybe I don't need another one there. It could be a good idea though. So we'll prepare the parts. So don't mind the police sirens out there. I am not being arrested. There is a... Hey, they just do love chasing people these days. Right. Scanner room. I feel like I go through these so much I should know it by heart now. 2 copper, 1 gold, 5 titanium, table coral sample. I think I'm a bit low on them, aren't I? Following that, if this is on land, we could probably get by with just solar power, really. But a multi-purpose room with a bioreactor never hurts. Speaking of, where is it? Wiring kit, lubricant, through titanium. Quite sus. Well, and then I guess we'll look at the what do you call them? Solar panel. Okay. None of that needs a computer chip, though, does it? I don't think. Okay, now I got myself really confused already, and we haven't even really done anything yet. I'll bring some peppers down to this to make a 2 salads. Probably bring some water out. Maybe 2 salads from the fridge, I don't know. Okay, if I'm not packed, I'm not really carrying all that I should be, am I? Excuse me. I don't think we need lithium. I don't think we need that either. Probably not this. We'll leave that for now. Okay, we'll get this on the road soon. There we go. Let's figure a few things out. Ion battery. Okay, so we'll carry 2 bits of lithium on us. 2 bits of silver, 1 gold. Sorry, 2 bits of silver, 2 gold, 2 lithium, 2 iron cubes. Simple enough. I think we want some wiring kits for some of the things we're going to build. So let's have a look at that. I do wish you could kind of filter this a bit. Also, we have a rather quiet chat today, which is totally fine. But I do just want to check that it is updating and I'm not ignoring everyone. So, if anyone could give me a test message, that would be welcome. Okay, 4 silver, 4 gold, 4 copper, 4 magnetite. There we go, there we go. Okay, it is working. Thanks, said Fost. I don't want anyone to like I don't want anyone to feel like pressured into anything, but I just want to make sure. No, you're good again, you're good. This may or may not help with your boredom though. We will see. We never really know. Okay, why don't I carry all 3 of them? In fact, maybe even a few more. So we're good for silver. That's probably overkill. We'll carry 4 of them. We'll take some water out to the, what do you call it? The van. That needs mixing with a snowball. We'll be going to a snowy place, so that's all good. And a few peppers. And 2 leaves. I would have a force, anyone. I would have a. Also, high quality again. High quality. A gun haver. A gun haver. Ooh, excuse me. Right, I want 2 leaves. And a few of them. Oh, yeah. I am full. Terrible fortune. We'll have to bring more of them. There we go. I guess we'll carry a few as like spares. That gives us 3 of these. Sorry, 2? Oh, no, it fits perfectly. Okay. That's just spare water, I guess. I don't think any of our things really needed the, what do you call it, aerogel or a computer chip, so we're probably good for those. We might want magnetite, though. I think that's used in some of the upgrades for the scanner room. Yeah. Okay, so we'll leave 2 bits there. We'll bring another 2. We'll get some silver and gold. We want a wiring kit for the... Not the scanner room. Something needed it, though. I can't remember what. Probably the thermal reactor. Or bioreactor. Yeah, okay. Apologies for the confusion. I'm just sort of a bit... Oof. Well, what do I need here? Have a. I agree. Have a. Which means we don't need a computer chip, do we? Why am I leaving that there? I remember we want 2 of them. Gold, and that can make ion batteries, can't it? If I can find them. Ion cube as well. And those basically last 5 times as long, so they're pretty good. I was told that those would be useful, so there we go. Right, other things I want. I think I can put the glass away, or I could turn it into quartz for quartz related stuff that is needed. So we got the batteries covered. We now want... We'll go top to bottom, keep it organized. Okay, 4 copper, 2 magnetite, because I have 2 in the truck. 4 silver, 4 gold. Okay, so that's all our scanner, what do you call them, things, upgrades. Six titanium, 11 titanium. We will move on to actually doing something soon, by the way, I promise. I'm just getting some stuff to probably build another scanner room. Now I know we also want titanium for the hatch, so that's another one. We may also want some for plant building things, so I'll keep all the titanium I've got. Okay, back up a step. So that sorts out the multi-purpose room, the scanner room, 1 gold, 2 copper, table coral. We're a little bit packed on rooms, so we'll make room first. Actually, why... No. Put them there. Don't need the glass. I remember we want the wiring kit for the bioreactor, so I'm going to put that there. The rest can go. And we just get a few more things. So before I forget, I'm going to put the piss crystals over here. I really need to actually put pictures. I feel like this will be the last bit that doesn't get finished. I want to make sure I do finish up this base though, so yeah, I'll have to do that in my spare time. No depleted ones. Just put the glass here, why don't I? Okay, that takes care of all that. Must follow safety regulations as well. I could have or not. Nearly there. Right. So we have all the titanium for that. We have the titanium for this, but we do need 2 copper and 1 gold. We also need table coral, but yeah, we gotta go and get that. We want 1 piece of quartz for that. There we go. And as we'll be going, this scanner room will be on a land-based place. We probably want some solar panels, which are, let's say we have 5 of them. That is 10 quartz, 10 titanium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And these are put in groups of 5, so I know that that makes enough. So we've got all the solar panels we could need. And I think that's everything. Now, there's something I'm forgetting. Bioreactor and maybe some plants for it. So we're going to want another 2 magnetite and the aero... Oh, wait, that's the wrong fucking thing. I'm an idiot. Here we are.
Seek fluid intake.
We already have a wiring kit. We want 3 more titanium and some sussy lubricant. Five bits of quartz there. I don't actually put them where they belong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So we just need sussy lubricant and sussy table coral.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We have just enough space to free of those, which coincidentally is all we need. So this is where we've got all our materials for the things we want to build. It's one compartment here. And those are going to go towards the, what do you call them things? Spicy fruit salad. Okay. I also swear I got a water tablet somewhere. There we go. Okay, a bit of pissing around, I know, but we are almost done. We want table coral and sussy lubricant. Last time we had a piece right outside there. Mind if I do?
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay. Now it's picked one up really nearby, which is perfect. There we go. Don't need these two, so I don't really know what they are doing there, but we'll leave them there for now. These are part of a needed thing, so we'll move them over. I'll save, and we can finally get going. Hopefully I have not sent anyone to sleep, and we are good to go. So we're doing some on land stuff first. We are going to... Oh, I don't know why I think I have a map. I don't have a map. B Robotics landing pad. might want to save that boost for when I get into prawn territory, actually. Because otherwise, yeah, we don't want to get caught out by that. That said, this is so slow. There are things I could mine here with Mecha Sire. I'll have to bear that in mind. Now, we will be coming into waters that have a lot of sea monkeys. And as we all know, sea monkeys can be described as heather, and we do not want to bump into them. So I'm going to make another save in a moment, just in case I do. I wonder how long, theoretically, this truck can get. Like, if you could get that icon up there that shows all the compartments. If you had enough of them, could you get it to stretch, like, past the screen, even? Or does it start... do you get rows of them, or...? I think we've dodged a prawn, at any rate, so we can boost freely now. Oh! Although, again, sea monkey waters, so gotta be careful. Oh god. We almost had a terrible accident there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Ooh. Ooh. Ever. I don't like the sound of whatever that is, to be honest. Do I have my cold suit on? I'm gonna have to check that. We're still in the safety of the truck for now, so we're good here. But before I get out, yeah. If I can afford a boost. And maybe another. You're kind of in my way a bit, but these are generally chill, so I don't want to kill it. Believe it or not, I don't just go wantonly killing everything in this. We'll turn those off to save power. We have a rebreather. We're going to want a cold mask. Cold gloves, cold suit. Okay, we're pretty good. Just stuff that in there for now. Okay. First things first, we're going to want to have a look at the bridge and see what that needs to fix stuff. I also remember the hunter telling me that there was something I missed in the glacial basing dock, or the glacial basing rather, so I'll check out that. I'm scrolling through now. Yeah, here we are. I missed one Altera tech site within the glacial basing. It's bordering the purple forest. It contains a data box with a jump module. Okay. So what we'll do, we'll look at what we need to fix up the bridge, and we'll look for those parts in the place we've been, the glacial basing, while we look for this tech site. Hopefully, if we're lucky, we come out with both. We fix the bridge. We work on doing stuff there, maybe building a scanner room, stuff like that. Should probably bring water on me. Where did I put my spare stuff? There we go. Oh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
It's not too low. Okay. So, I've been told that the blueprints to build this bridge are on the bridge, which is convenient. Once we get those, we know what we need. The fuck is that? A ruptured hydraulic fluid? Is that what I need, perhaps? Where is it? Hey, look, I censored myself in real time. Okay, nut sacks and creep vine seed cluster. Requires hydraulic fluid for operation. Kind of wish I brought some of them now, because I don't know if we find them around here. Not that far away. There was creepvine. We'll look for nut sacks first. Oh, I remember. We got a scanner room. Quite nearby. We can just use that. just want to get Mecha Sire back.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We want nut sacks, which doesn't sound quite right, but yeah, that is what we want. Titanium, silver ore, salt, quartz, angling. Wow, do we not have them here? Anywhere? Ooh. Okay, that's unfortunate. I guess we're gonna have to take a bit of a back journey with Mecha Sire. We'll look for the thing we missed around here first. I wonder if that is hot enough to charge me up. Don't think I'll be doing a lot, really. Oh no, I did a tiny bit, I think. So we're looking for the purple forest. Fell off there. Right, I was told there was something on the border of the purple forest with an item that I missed. tempted to wear that. Nah. We'll get by. I feel like I've been down here, but I guess I can double check. Or can I? I'm sure I have. Or have I? Fuck. Now I just don't know. I guess if we come back here with the pangolin, we can check. But I don't think that's what he meant by an Altera tech site. I think it would have been somewhere a bit more like this, like some sort of structure with sort of high-tech looking stuff around.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Okay, we'll get back in Mecha, sire. It's getting brighter and I can see better now anyway.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm pretty sure we've been up here, but I'll double check. Told that it's bordering the purple forest, and this is definitely the purple forest, so we'll just keep looking. Okay, we've been here, I know that much. What about that structure outside? That it does appear that I've been here. These look like the signs that I've been here. So that's 2. I don't even think a penguin could fit through that. I don't think the Altera tech sites are in caves, are they? So I think we can happily ignore this. shouldn't actually be using a boost, it's like using up my batteries, but that stamping noise is getting a little bit grating, so tried to pet him and he kind of hissed at us. Right, I don't really know where this is. Would it be up there? Nah, it doesn't really look like it. I suppose I should look around down as well. But I don't think it's in the caves, is it? I guess I should check this ladder. Okay, we didn't have that before, so that's something at least.
Weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Nah, this was just where we've been. Okay, fuck. Can't be asked to ladders. Yeah, maybe I'll take that one. That's a long drop. That's not a tech site, clearly. That's a cave with bears. Or wolf things. This also leads in there. Our way around. Kind of feel like we have. Okay, well, we'll loop back around the other way just to double check and make absolutely sure. I can only think that maybe the hunter is mistaken because I can't find any tech site that I haven't been to. That looks so small that we could just crawling, really. I think it's where we got the antivirus. Okay, I'm gonna have to double check his description. I missed one Altera tech site within the glacial basin. It's bordering the purple forest. It contains a data box of a jump module. I guess there is one way around this. I scanned 4 data boxes. I'm really sick of doing this, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do. Whoa! Wow! I don't think I was meant to get up here. We need to get back to the scanner room. I've seen enough of this place to last a lifetime, and I don't want to spend too much more time here. I want to go on to the other area nearby. Excuse me. I need this touchscreen to stop being wonky and just let me back on my game, please. There we go. We'll feed some of those to the reactor.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I think I might just give it 2 seeds and eat the other one. It's so awkward carrying those around on me all the time. Okay. If we can find the data box, we should find the thing, right? If I can't find it, I have to assume that we must have already had it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
to the purple area. Lost track if I'm going the right way. No, I think this is it. Near is that scanner room? 5, 9. Oh, that might be just barely outside of range. That's really irritating. Okay, one more look. If we're lucky, we see the thing pop up. I'm getting the feeling that the hunter might have been mistaken, though. Or maybe we had the boxes here, but we didn't take the data box. I don't feel like that's the case, but... Ah, we're picking up something.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
And it's gone? Claims there's one over there. I would tend to agree with this. He can be described in this way. I often would describe him in this way. And also high quality, Masami. High quality. Masami Heaven. Masami Heaven. Wow, that's close. I can just drag myself up there. Yeah, I don't think it's up there. And if it is, there's got to be an easier way than that, surely. I think it's pointing me inside. probably to that place where I know I've been. The place with the big alien in. It's dead, but yeah. It'll just be the one in here, I bet. Let's see. It looks like a sort of rectangular with sort of rounded circle edges sort of box. I don't see it here. Terrible fortune again, terrible fortune. Yeah, I was hoping for us to be a little bit faster paced than this. I just can't think where this thing is that he said is there, but I think he could be mistaken. Which isn't his fault, these things happen, but yeah. Also, he said it was bordering the forest, which this isn't really bordering it as such. So yeah, I'm not really feeling it being here. That said, the scanner's picking up something here, so I bet it's just up here. Or in there. Well, we hadn't scanned that yet, so at least we got that. I feel like we would have, surely, but apparently not. Right, if I can't get this soon, I'll write it off as just a, you know, a slip up. Maybe, you know, maybe thought I hadn't got something, but I had. After all, we can never really be sure, and we can never really know, and we can never really tell either. Especially if I find a data box up here somewhere, it's probably just that. I remember there's nothing up there. But I'll double check. Have we been here? Yeah, that's just where my mecha is. Okay, I think that leaves one last little bit, that sort of high up ledge we were looking at. Possibly something there. Otherwise, I think the hunter must have been cabotaged and, yeah. The one thing that's bothering me though is that I don't see a data box, and that scanner said there's one. So even if it was one that I've had, it would, the empty box would be around here somewhere. I think, yeah, this isn't really what the hunter described the place as being like anyway, so I'm just gonna move on from here. We'll take a brief look outside, and if we can't find it, then yeah, well, we'll just chalk it up to a mistake.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I'm getting a bit bored looking for this thing. See, if I go within range of a scanner room, it starts saying, there is data box there. And it looks like it would be in there. But, I don't see it. Curious which. We might have it really, though. Maybe in here. Can this even lead over there? It's looking like it's just leading me far away. I'll try. This might turn around. I think this is an earlier part. Getting sort of off being a bit, maybe down there. I need to piss anyway. I will be back in one moment. Okay, I have returned. One way or another, we're gonna get things moving. If we don't find this soon, then we're gonna blame it on Cabbage and move on. Yeah, Cabbage often is behind these things, isn't he? I mean, it seems to be claiming it's there, but it isn't there. But it is playing kind of voodoo music, so maybe? It's just all
Dangerous
feeling a
weather
bit voodoo
approaching.
to me.
Seek shelter. Whoa. Ooh. Could it be over there? We'll have a little look. Well, if it is, we would need to climb. Yeah, I'm starting to think this thing must just be somewhere else. Well, as promised, I blame Cabbage. Clearly this is his doing in some way or another. This is all his fault. He is behind it. Not the hunter, obviously. It is clearly Cabbage. And with that, we're going to go and get some nutsacks, and we're going to go and get some lube, which is not sus at all. I think the nearest place where I know I could get lube, it's got to be nearer than that, surely. Oof, I was going to say that, but that's 1,000 meters away. Copper mining 2 is probably the closest. The lube is easy to get, the nutsacks are a bit trickier. They tend to be really deep down in places, which is not helping out his sounds at all. I guess since we're here, we'll take this. have another scanning room, and as it's really deep down, there's generally a better chance of finding the nutsacks there.
Warning, passing 100 meters. Oxygen efficiency decreased.
This is powered by thermal reactors as well, so I don't need to bother recharging them. There we go, that is a nutsack. Now, I could be wrong, but I always assume that the closest one is probably the one it first finds. So down we go. Surely I can fit in there, right?
Warning, passing 200 meters. Oxygen efficiency greatly decreased.
Okay, this is a bit of a fucky dead-end area. That's okay though, we'll just move on.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Must be down there. But then I'm not seeing any of the circles, so I guess we don't have nutsacks in here. We're coming back out. The scanner picked some up somewhere though, so if we can find those, we're good. Barely. Okay. So nearby there must be some. I mean, we're seeing tons of circles there. That has to be them.
Seek fluid intake.
Get up. Okay, finally we're making some minor progress. There's one nutsack of 4. And it is said that where there is one nutsack, there are often others. That's number 2, 3, 4. Now we just need some lube to go with our nutsacks, and we're good. I guess since I'm here, I'll take that diamond.
Seek
Charges
fluid
boost.
intake immediately.
Okay, he's not gonna do it, is he? Maybe. Yeah, we'll just drop there.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Not exactly important parts, but I figure that gives me something to do while I wait for it to recharge. I think we can basically head back in the direction of the snowy place, because I believe there's some loop stuff growing there. I've been low on those lately, so we're taking that. Guess I'll have that one as well. See these plants growing here? They have the stuff we need. Okay, we take that back to the truck. We make the thing we need out of that. And from there, we can bring the bridge up at least. That gives us somewhere new to look around. Yes, since it's right there. high quality strive, high quality. Strive heaver. Strive heaver. Okay, yeah, we've got this right here. We may as well take it. Goes well at rice. Months member as well. That is a... Ooh. How long is that? 12 months is a year, then add 7? Yeah, a year and 7 months. Stupid, but I'm tempted by that. Ooh. Yeah, that'll work. Okay, I'm just gonna get back to the bin now. We're packed full. Might damage the thing, so I'm not going to do that. Sometimes you have to accept that you just need to charge him back up. Right, that can move the bridge back up, I think. I don't know how many we need. I'm assuming just the one. Does that go? No, it doesn't go moldy, so we can probably just leave that. I don't know. Somewhere like this. Character is hungry. I don't really want to eat all of the what do you call them, the spicy fruit salads we've got here, because I only just got done restocking them. So we're gonna eat some fish. Don't need those on us. Don't need all this either. I might want to keep it in its raw form in case we need those materials for stuff down the line. Yeah, we'll do that. And I guess we'll get a few more of those on us. yeah, look, yeah, it's only one I need. Like, you see this got one there, one here, and one's missing. There we go. This looks like it would be too cold to work, but here goes. Oh, works perfectly. We have a bridge with nice reflections there. Don't think this has ray tracing. I could be wrong. Yeah, I don't think it does. But it looks good. So, new snowy area, a new hell zone. But that will help scare away stalkers, the wolf bear-like things. We may want to return to the Heather truck to get like the pangling and materials to build
I'm
us.
sensing interesting patterns to the northeast. It would be worth investigating. But be careful.
Of what?
I recall ravenous creatures tunneling beneath the ice.
But that's great. Yeah, we may need to get materials to make a scanner room as well, which we have in a truck. My controller's vibrating. Yeah, maybe I'd come back to Mechasaya. It looks like we'll need that grab trap as well. Now, he did mention that there was something that could help us with it. Some sort of data box or schematic, so I'm assuming we want to go and get that. This might charge him up as well. We'll leave him sitting on that. That definitely was charging. I don't know if it does it when you're not in there. But we will find out. Yeah, well, that's going to make things more interesting, at least. Well, one word for it. Oh, God. I thought it was a fucking rock to break open. No. Maybe I should go easy on that. I might not have room for anything soon. But then again, I can condense all this down at the, what do you call it, the truck. I think we need a torch, don't we? Much better. So actually, we landed down there last time when we were looking for a data box. This one specifically. So this is that one I was looking for there. Bumper batteries. Why don't we see that? This is from Omar on behalf of Mining Crew Delta. I am speaking on behalf of the entire mining crew. Day in and day out, we are risking our lives in this cursed territory. When we signed up for this mission, we were not told about these ice worms. We lost a solid fifth of the crew before Altera took any action. 6 of our friends were emergency shuttled off the planet. Marcus was supposed to retire after this job. Instead, he was skewered by an ice worm. Have you ever seen someone get skewered by an ice worm? These thumpers that the company developed are just a stopgap solution. They do a great job of distracting the ice worms when they have power. How are we supposed to use them when the batteries burn out so quickly? Would it be possible to send us additional replacement batteries? A little more juice would go a long way. Respectfully, it didn't seem that respectfully, Omar and the Delta crew. So, they use up batteries quick, which is why the Hunter recommended I get an ion battery, which lasts a lot longer. Ooh, we are full. And we drink, that goes well with rice. And we have a thumper, which thumps things.
New blueprint synthesized.
The thumper is a simple device that sends high-impact sonic impulses down through a tetrapod base, potentially disturbing would-be underground attackers in a small area. A weighted disc extends from the top of the device and is propelled to the surface in an isochronal cadence. The thumper. A headache is a small price to pay. Okay. Great fortune. And you want thump, yes? What is that? Yeah.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
So a thumper would be good to have if there's this terrifying ice worm around. Something about tunnels. I love and hate exploring these tunnels. They're marvels to the power of the ice worms. Okay, I don't have time to read this without freezing to death, so we're gonna have to leave that. Looks like there's a bunch of stuff there. I think we've got to get back to Mechasaya. And probably the smart move would be to get back to the truck as well. There we can craft some of these fins that we're going to want. I don't want to spend too long in the tunnels. We know there's a dodgy creature around, for lack of a better word. Oh, shut up, Robin. Jesus Christ. You're cold. We get it. Okay, the batteries are recharged. A little. I'm really hoping we've got the stuff to make a thumper. Okay, it's pretty simple. Although it will take one of the bits of magnetite that we were going to use on an upgrade. I think that's a fair trade, though. A thumper. Thumps things. What do we need again? Magnetite.
Used by miners and researchers to explore perilous environments, the thumper creates a steady source of noise that might repel unwanted creatures by amplifying collision sound waves.
Okay. There's 90... Oh yeah, that's the battery put in. We will take that battery back out. And we'll swap it for an ion battery, which is lasts a lot longer. Actually, we have 2 that we could carry on us. But first, I might want to condense some stuff down. Yeah, that'd probably be a good idea. Okay. Although extra solar panels wouldn't hurt, so if I have the materials to make them, maybe I leave those raw. Quartz, titanium, and copper. We'll do a few bits of the copper, but not all of them. Okay, that looks good. Right. Water is full, food's full, power... We're taking 2 of those out. don't really know how it works. There must be a button I press. Okay, that'll probably do for now. I'll make a save and we'll look around. So, I'm pretty sure the path we went down here kind of loops around of another path here. Even better charge. Okay, so that leads back here. Which in turn leads here.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Over there you have, yeah, that place we're at. Ooh, what was that? Why does that feel like a trap? Okay, we'll go there soon. There's another path here. Which loops back here. Curious fortune. Goes to show that you never really know. And he's getting a bit of power off this. He does keep sliding off, which is annoying, but it's bit of a nothing. I might be being reckless not using my thumper here.
Dangerous weather approaching.
Trying to conserve
Seek
it
shelter.
though. How does this even work? So you just place it down and it makes an area kind of safe for a while. It's not something you just hold as you go, you place it down, yeah. Okay. Also did chew through the battery rather quickly as well. So I think we'll check the other places we can look before we go there. Ooh, look at him go. Oh, oh, Jesus Christ. I forgot we have a ladder down here. Yeah, we would need Mechasaya to drill that, and we will, but not yet. That feels ominous. This wide open area. Yeah, I'm not sure on that. On the other hand, there is a rock that we can break open to take loot, so there is that as well. That looks kind of eerie. That feels like if there's a creature that tunnels around, that would kind of be its domain, wouldn't it? What is this stuff? Just ice, water, or... Looks kind of glowing. Ooh, we are full. Do we have any snow on us? No. Can't take that. Yeah, we don't want to go too deep down yet, I don't think. It's a bit voodoo, Masami, I feel. There's a big worm somewhere, I think. They mentioned an ice worm. Terrifying fortune. Ancestor worm. Well, we're already packed again, so we're gonna have to start just condensing things down, unfortunately. Oh! Yeah, I don't know what that was. We heard that noise before. I agree. Just like that giant snake that he sets on people. Which, by the way, is green, so clearly is his.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I could be wrong, but I think this loops back around. Possibly. I guess we have a really no. Maybe down there. This is looking a bit voodoo though. Okay, what is this? These high-density architect cabling structures have been discovered running between various sites of known architect activity on 4546B. The cable housing contains what are effectively a form of multi-mode fiber optic communication networks, physically shielded by a microscopic layer of pressed diamond dust. Kinda voodoo. Okay. There's more stuff there, but we just don't have room for it right now. Okay, we gotta try and find our way back to the header truck.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Oh god. Oh! Okay, that is fucking it off, I think. I don't know how long to leave it down. I assume not very long, because you want to save up the batteries. Nah, I always thought there was something wrong with, you know, what happened between him and the mayor's daughter. It was, always seemed pretty sus to me. I guess now we know for sure. Terrible fortune. Ancestor cry. I think we are far enough that he's not gonna do his worm thing on us. Where can we go from this point? We could jump down. We could go up here, perhaps. Almost. Yeah, we can get up here. I feel like we probably weren't supposed to be able to do that, though, but... yeah, there are things here. So there's that. Probably an easier way to get there. So we have the upper part. We have this here. Ooh, that doesn't sound that inviting. We have here, which joins up with down here. Right, again, we need room. Perhaps we build a base here as well, I'm not sure. It's charging the prawn as we speak.
Captain.
Oh, he's at 80% now, that's pretty good. Goes well, the race. What do we have in his back? Why don't we make sure we got all the parts we need in his back? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, we only got 4. 5, 6. That is a, what do you call it? A multi-purpose room. A scanner room took how much? Fuck, where is it? 5. So we can get one of those. We need 4 more. Actually, we need 5 more to also get the what do you call it? The hatch. The hatch also needs quartz, I believe, so we'll put that there. I don't know that we need all that copper on him. We'll leave it there for now, though. I'm wondering where I might want to build my scanner room. It's hard to tell until I've actually seen this area a bit more, though.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
I suppose there's nothing saying that we can't just rebuild it somewhere else. Especially since we're not going for grand structures here, we're just going for a pretty basic room, other room, power source. So that's what I'm gonna do. Oh my god, those noises are a bit terrifying, fortune. Maybe I look at where I might get a scanner room first. Strictly speaking, I don't think it needs to be... I don't think it needs to have this connection, but that saves me having to make another... oh, what's the word? Hatch. Can't go diagonally, unfortunately, so... Could go here, which might be a good spot for it, as there's not much here but just rocks and things. I think I might do that, actually, yeah. And we might even take this apart if needed, so it's not a big deal if it's not perfect. Okay. Get a bit more out of him. Or, nah, I don't think we can get much more out of him. Okay, we'll leave him there. And we'll just get more from the truck. Yeah, it's a very ominous noise. Terrifying fortune.
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek shelter.
Bit of a walk, but it does mean that Mechasai is getting charged really well. That's probably too ambitious a jump. Yeah, I don't know if that's the best place to build a base. I kind of imagine it isn't, to be honest, but I still have to explore to find these things, so it is what it is. Okay, that should get us through some of it. Okay, pretty good. Can we build? We can. Might be ideal to build some on the roof. Which perhaps could be reached by climbing up on this. That's very ambitious. I do wonder if we might be able to get thermal energy out of this, even. Something tells me no, but you can never really tell. What do we need to build one of them? It would probably cut in and out as well, wouldn't it? We do, technically speaking, have enough to build one. Might be worth a go. But we're going to start with solar. I want to get them on top of it. Which I don't know if that's happening. Is not bad, I suppose. I don't think that's connected. Now I know I brought enough for at least 5 of these, so we're gonna make 5. Can probably get more depending on how much extra stuff we took. Why is he doing that? Okay, he's fully charged. He can there we go. Okay, we do not have gold here. That is annoying. We can start on some other things.
Warning, emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Like this here, we can get that going. If we have any quartz or copper in here, we can get to work on some of them. We do.
Dangerous weather
And
approaching.
these look quite
Seek
neat,
shelter.
even if they're not on a roof. I feel like this could make a decent little garden, perhaps, as well. Possibly, anyway. Okay, that is wonky. It's a bit quirky, this area of land, I guess. And that is 5 of them, yeah, 5. Okay. We'll shove whatever we can in Mechasire, bring more stuff out. Which isn't a lot. Ah, shit, I've gone the wrong way. Again, I probably should have built this further in, although the nearest other thing is a good, like, 350, 400 meters away, which is almost out of its scanning range, and so yeah, it more or less covers everything. Okay, we'll see what we can build of that. That should at least get probably the bioreactor going. Oh, and since Mechasai is fully charged, we don't have to worry about leaving him there now, because he's done charging. So we'll take him back and forth. That will speed things up a bit. Okay, so we got power there.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
So we're lacking a few things there. Mainly, I think, quartz, titanium, and... Although it says we've got these things, so I'm a little... Maybe we need the quartz. Yeah, it's got to be quartz. Okay, he's packed. I'm considering making a heat thing on that
Welcome aboard,
little
Captain.
vent-like thing, but I don't know if it would do enough. We are getting places anyway. Right, a speed upgrade. Another one. Another. And we do not have enough for another one. Terrible fortune. Yeah, I think we will check if this could work. I don't imagine it will, but... And we can barely even find it. But we are able to build right on there. Okay, we got to get some things.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now we can take this though, so it'll be much faster. Don't have to worry about drops for this either. Okay, we're getting there now. Aerogel. Okay. How is the power on this as well? 64, that's not too bad, given it's, you know, been here a long time now. Oh shit, I think I killed a bird. Terrible fortune. This little charging spot. And again, we may have to build this somewhere else if we find that this place stretches on too far for anything good here. I'm not convinced this is going to get any meaningful power either. I mean, it's getting a little bit. It's... You never know. It could be better than nothing. You can have a tell. like that should be close enough, right? We need more gold. High quality, Charles. Charles Heather. Charles Heather. Oh, God. Don't like that. Oh, I can build more of these, I think. There we go. So we're getting plenty of power now. A lot of it relies on daylight, though, which is why I'm trying to make that. And, of course, have the bioreactor there ready, too. Right, what else did I even want here? I feel like I don't need all this copper now. I could make more of these, but I feel like it would be kind of unnecessary. 5 of them is plenty, really. Let's have a little look. Where are those upgrades? Can't find them. So, copper, magnetite. Really, we're lacking of magnetite there. But I know we've only made 1 of those, so we can say that we should keep 3 bits of copper. And 1 piece of gold for that. And I guess a piece of silver. So I'll leave those ingredients in the locker. That way, what we need to fill to do all the upgrades for this, we know we've got. So 1 silver. 1, 2, 3 bits of copper. We need 3 bits of magnetite and 1 piece of gold. The rest we can take away, which should help with the room. A fabricator here could be useful. And we have a lot of the parts for it. And I'm sure we could probably get some titanium. Maybe even like battery chargers and things. Okay, it won't let me until I've got more of the stuff. Hold on, why have I built it in that weird skewed position anyway? So I'll just get things in position. Thinking plants here to feed to that. A battery charger and a power cell charger. A little bit overkill, but why not? We do have a computer chip which we could use to make an advanced wiring kit, actually. So I think that works out quite nicely. A jet pump at the attic of my house got its water flow automation system broke. It doesn't detect water flow from the large tank. What does this mean ultimately? So you don't have really water at the moment going? Because that's a bad fortune. One that we could blame on cabbage. In fact, it might be wise to blame it on cabbage. Does sound like a very troubling fortune anyway. My ancestor is sort of frowning at the fort. Oh wow, terrible fortune. That's ancestor cry. That's ancestor cry. I blame Cabbage for that. That's gotta be him. Sounds like something he'd do. Terrible fortune. How could he? That's so cruel. I like that. Why would after the shower the cold water is just bad fortune. I'm gonna blame him. I wish they'd stop banning on my ship. Why are they doing that? Yeah, everything is his fault. He does everything, you know. It's all him. We'll make one piece of glass, and then we can have a window, which is purely aesthetic, but looks quite good. We'll grab every bit of titanium we can out of here. Which isn't a lot, but it is something. May as well have a drink. Yeah, bring both. Terrible fortune, terrible fortune. He is to blame for emotional damage. He is to blame for everything you can imagine. Terrible fortune. Ancestor cry. Did I want one more bit of... No, I don't think I did. I needed a bit of gold and some magnetite. I think we could use the lithium for things, though. Exactly. Cabbage must explain. Sorry if it's not prying too much again, but where was it you live again? You weren't in Indonesia, were you? Or...
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Or were you somewhere in sort of South America? I can't remember. My memory is... I feel like it was Indonesia, because we had many Indonesian people here. High quality, by the way. Ah, great fortune. High quality. Ever. High quality. Ever. Oh, we can build that and see if... Oh, we can't. We don't have gold. One day we will build it. We will find gold. Maybe we'll even scan for gold. Yeah, maybe in a moment we'll just actually start looking around this area and we'll get some of the parts needed. There we go, we have a window. A power cell charger, that is a good fortune. Goes well with rice. We got a nice little setup going there. Goes well with rice. Copper wire and 1 titanium. We could make that. We had no shortage of copper. Right, I think that's pretty good. We could get some plants going here to feed that. Perhaps even plant beds here, although it could get a little bit crammed. This has 4 slots. I don't know if you could get like 4, I don't know, what do you call them, marble melons in there? That seems like it would be a very tight squeeze. Oh, hold on, no. I want to use a scanner. It will run out when daylight runs out, unfortunately, because we only have solar power at the moment. We have titanium, silver, quartz, limestone. We do not have gold within range. Which I suppose tells us there's no gold anywhere near here, which is unfortunate. I'm gonna blame cabbage, I think, for that. We'll keep looking about. We've definitely got a little bit of a start, haven't we? I mean, doesn't look too bad. I keep going down here by accident. We do need gold. It goes well with rice. We will get something a little more exciting going soon. We'll go around to that worm and explore the new area. Now, what was it I needed for that battery charger? There was some sort of ingredient I needed. Copper wire. There we go. Great fortune. High quality. Ever. Copper wire, 1 titanium. And I think we might start condensing things down as well. That way we can fit more loot and we're not going to run out of space. Pretty good fortune. Goes well with rice. So we'll stuff fully condensed stuff there. Anything that isn't condensed, we will make condensed. Gonna take that with me because that is useful. Also, we might find a use for those. Possibly that. It's very small, so I think we can afford to. Okay, we got a bit of condensing to do, or squeezing, or whatever you want to call it. Iced coffee does go well with rice, actually. This is true. Another thing we can do is to take the power cells that are in the current, you know, hover truck and put them in that charger, which is a good fortune.
Calorie intake recommended.
Okay, we'll do that in one moment.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Yeah, we'll swap them out and charge up these half-empty ones. Stuff that thing in the back of the truck, and we are good to, yeah, to get this moving. Oh, I suppose we could condense what's in the back of Mecha Sire as well. That would be a good idea. Okay, so that is basically packed full as much as it can be. We want one of these and one titanium. Let's see what's in the back of Mecha Sire. Lots more copper. Yeah, we'll squeeze that down. Actually, we'll do it at the other thing. No, we won't. That's a pain in the ass. I'm sure it won't drain a battery that much. $94. Yeah, we can get by with that fine. Okay, we'll just stuff it in and get going. I'm gonna have a piss break in a minute, get another Coke, and we will explore around this giant worm, which I'm sure we will not die at all, and it will all go perfectly well. Great fortune. High quality. Ever. There we go. Oh, exactly, and no pun intended with this swimming game as well. Well, that's a free meal if I ever saw one. Terrible fortune for him. His ancestor cries. Once we get more range upgrades, we can get more of these in, which will allow it to scan for more. Exactly. This is spot on. Oh, I'm a fucking idiot. Hold on. You might remember what I forgot. Yeah, we want to charge
Welcome
those
aboard,
power cells.
Captain.
My ancestors now are crying as though they are watching Jamie Oliver cook Asian dishes. Terrible fortune. Ancestor cry. Right, it's been a fairly quiet and slow stream, but we'll get a bit of exploring here. And here we have an aggro worm that wants to kill us, so that should boost the excitement and frustration. So we'll get stuff going. I want to keep an eye out for clusters of titanium that I might have missed as well, because I didn't have my voodoo grav trap on me. Such as those. Sometimes you need the grab traps, sometimes not. Sometimes they're really just stuck right down there and you just can't get them. I think we got everything, but we'll double check. Ooh. Yeah, it's not picking anything up. Better safe than sorry, though, right? You never really know. Double check this again. Might be some stuff that we couldn't have got. Now where does this lead again? Oh yeah, it's that side part. Right, I must piss. I will be back in a moment. The hands are most definitely washed. They're washed, they're dried, all has been taken care of. Unfortunately, though, I have been told I got dinner on the way, so we are shorter than usual stream today, I'm afraid. I blame cabbage. I blame cabbage. But yeah, it is what it is. We'll do a little bit more looting. We will maybe borrow some marble melons from the place next door. Sorry, the other little outpost nearby. And yeah, we'll have to call it a day. Terrible fortune. But again, cabbage is to be blamed. Sadly, not rice, I don't think. Which is an even worse fortune. I'm starved of rice lately. Like, where's the rice? Give me rice or give me death. You see, if not rice, surely death. I don't think I want to be there just yet. Food is good. Food goes well with... Well, food goes well with rice. Also high quality, everyone. High quality. Oh. Okay, I think he must have gone up somewhere else. Huh? Oh, and I was worried about this. It's gone off to Narnia. This is true. This is true. I do. Thanks everyone for bearing with me. By the way, I know it's been a little bit slow this stream. But well, we did make some progress. We've got a little base here now. We have the ion batteries. We have the thumper. We even saw a brief appearance of that ice worm. We'll get a little bit more loot. This is true, this is true. The rice just gives everything that extra edge. I'm just like, there is rice. Great fortune. Ancestor smile. Speaking of going well with rice. We'll eat that. I don't think we need to check that with the thing. I'm pretty sure we got all of that. I blame Cabbage. I bet he stole all the rice. Just like he confiscated the rice from Sharktown. And threatened to steal all the bread from there as well. Terrible fortune. That leads back up there. I think you can. I think you can, yeah. I don't know if it's generally sort of sold separately or more just included with things, or... So this loops back down there. We'll see if this connects up with the other place. I think it does. Loop back around here. Good to know. So we're starting to get a little picture of how some of this is sort of, made out. Okay, I think this has its chance to shine here. There we go. Great fortune. Goes well, the rice. Keep picking up annoying bits of snow. Okay, I'm pretty sure we got all of that. Things slip by me sometimes. Terrible fortune. Ooh, ancestor cry. So this place loops around to where that goes. And if you climb up here, there is an upper part. Which overlooks it a bit. I believe there's stuff there. Yeah. We'll probably search the upper part next. We might leave that for the next stream though. Since we're packed, I'm gonna take all this shit down. Oh no, actually. And there was some stuff to mine, I remember now. Tomorrow is Monday. I think that's a break day. Yeah. But the day after that, Tuesday, we have Phasmophobia, hopefully with the Great Jade Have a Nightfall. Then Wednesday, we have Yakuza Kiwami, with the Green Man in the chat a lot, I would imagine. Then Thursday, we have Go Tell Aunt Heather, Go Tell Aunt Heather, Go Tell Aunt Heather that everybody's bread. We have Resident Evil 7. Then on Friday, more Ace Combat. It's not live, but Ace Combat 3. Then Saturday, probably a break, because I don't think the Green Man is up for more Outbreak just yet. And Sunday, this will return. Subnautica Below Zero, I mean. I'll have to prepare other games as, more of them end. Okay, we got that chunk. There is another one there. Possibly two. I don't know if he has room for it. We could definitely get some, I'm sure. So what we'll do, we'll just stuff this thing. Grab these. Oh. Keep thinking that's the crouch button because of Phasmophobia. Yeah, we're packed. We gotta go back. How do we get him back up, though? Okay, it's a bit fiddly. There we go. I suppose if I'm stopping off at the other one, I could borrow the range upgrades. Because it's not like we're currently scanning for anything there. Might do that, actually. We don't need any of that. Okay, stuff that in. That's packed. And this can be packed more.
Seek fluid intake.
I think that's packed full now.
Vital signs stabilizing.
We'll get the stuff out of Mecha Sire. Then we'll make a journey, it's pretty nearby, just over there, to the other little base. We'll borrow the range upgrades, and we'll borrow some marble melon to see if we can grow that to fuel the bioreactor. Luckily, we're just enough space to get everything there. Ooh, it's drained that quick. We'll charge it up. Okay, we got that. There we go. Yep, wrong one. We'll put the shitty batteries in a charger at our thing. And power cells, we will take another 2. Actually, it uses them one by one, so we probably only need to swap out one at the moment. Yeah, that's 100. It's just this that's gone a bit voodoo. Okay. Now we go and get some of these things charged and sort a few other things out. Some things we can borrow from this.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
We could also stop scanning for that. Can we scan for gold from here? we can. I think I would rather find that in the next place though, as I'm so tired of the place that this one is in. So yeah, we're just gonna just borrow the range upgrades. One, two, three. There we go. One, two, three, four. Yeah. No, I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. It's not gonna be the end of the world, is it? I don't think they do, unfortunately. Terrible fortune. Terrible fortune. Ancestor cry.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Now the idea is... it fits exactly one. There we go. These can be fed to that, which gives us a little extra power. This is Cabbage's fault. This is true. All his fault. Terrible fortune. Now we have full range on that. And it can scan for extra things, such as... Let's see, titanium, silver, salt, quartz, pangling research. Still not gold. Well. Magnetite, that's good. Creature egg, copper ore. We should be alright with this, I think. And you know, that might expand as it sort of recognizes it's got more range. Either way, we've got a nice little outpost here. Charge that power cell. Pick up the full one. We'll get those back to the truck. We'll put these there. I suppose we could quickly swap out Mechasiah's power cells, because they're probably getting a little worn down. Okay, and so those will charge up. I wonder if I can stab this to get like seeds and then putting 4 of them, because I know the seeds are smaller than the plant. That's 1, that's 2, 3, 4. Now I don't know if there's going to be 4 tiny ones. I think that's what's going to happen, and when I take them, they become big. So that is useful, because that's 4 of them will grow. That's enough to fill the entire power thing. Could have another 4 there. Maybe another type of thing here? We'll just do that with all of them for now. Ugh, move. Okay, that's looking pretty good. We'll have a drink. I wonder if this can charge. I think it does. Great. Okay. That is at 100. So we'll take out that. Put this in. Let those fill. Yeah, we're pretty good. I guess we'll look at some of this and let some of these play while it, you know, charges up. Okay, I think we're through with all of those. And by now that's probably finished charging that thing. We swap it with the Mechasaya and we're pretty much good. You can even see these are growing now. And yeah, just as I thought, it's 4 tiny little ones. That's 2 fins for Mechasaya. We'll put them in. Batteries, I think we can take back. Yep, that's full. We'll leave those there for now. In the next stream, we will properly loot this area and explore, which we didn't really get to do a whole bunch of, but
Welcome aboard, Captain.
And yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll figure out more from there. In the meantime, again, we have Phasmophobia on Tuesday. On Wednesday, we have Yakuza Kiwami. Outside, we have a police siren. On Thursday, we have Resident Evil 7. Friday is Ace Combat 3. Isn't live, but still a thing. Saturday, I probably have a break. Probably, we'll see. And on Sunday, we get back to this, where we'll loot this area. Anyway, thanks everyone for being here. I am sorry that it is a bit on the short side, but you never really know. I'm kind of biding out a bit of now. Did I save? Well, we've saved again. Great fortune. High quality, everyone. High quality. I will see you all around. Thanks for being here. You're high quality. Ever.